So I can never explain Kaspa well to a non-coiner. Because in order to understand Kaspa, you really have to understand tokenomics and just, proper economic or macroeconomics. You have to fully understand why the dollar is so bad, or why all fiat is so bad, why Bitcoin is so good. You then got to understand the trilemma and how it's such an issue in the crypto world. And then Kaspa's come along and has literally solved the trilemma already. It's not a blockchain. It's a DAG. Oh no, it's a block DAG. Sorry, that's different. So it's a block DAG. And when people see what Dag Knight is, it's absolutely game changing. It's the only crypto on the planet right now which is parameterless. Every single crypto on the planet has a bottleneck in terms of code. It has a code bottleneck. Kaspa is the only crypto on the planet which doesn't have a code bottleneck. It has a hardware bottleneck. So what this means is that every crypto on the planet has a code bottleneck, which means that you could 100x the speed of the internet tomorrow, and you could 100x the capacity of compute and all that sort of stuff, yet the crypto would not improve because it is code bottlenecked. Kaspa is the world's only, or there's probably lots of copycats by now, but it is the only crypto out there really that is not code bottlenecked, but it's hardware bottlenecked. And what I mean by that is that it will move as fast as the internet. It will move as fast as the computers operating it. So if you look at the chart, it'll be too long to find it right now, but if you were to look at the chart of global internet speeds right now, so that's a chart. Global internet speeds are like, whee! Or probably more like this, really. And so oh dear Lord. Okay, I can't delete one bit. Can I get a rubber? Will that delete it? There we go. So global internet speeds is an exponential growth as well. So at the moment, we're looking at Kaspa just building, stuff. And global internet speeds are probably in this hockey stick curve, right? There's still 2.5 billion people on the planet that still don't even have internet access, yada yada yada. But if I'm correct, and this chart continues in this trajectory, and global average internet speeds 10x or 100x from here, it also means Kaspa is also going to 10x or 100x in speed, throughput, TPS, everything. So when Dag Knight, which is their so Dag Knight, when that is finally released, that will be game changing. But when I say it solved the trilemma, that should be the only thing that I need to say. Solving the trilemma properly is akin to me going, hey folks, I've just created a new machine here and it solves anti-gravity. I literally, and what can you do with anti-gravity? You can create spaceships that travel, that don't need inertia dampeners, as in you can literally do anything really. Yeah, I was hoping to finish this Malbec before I go on holiday, but it's going to be wasted now. Anyway, so yeah, they're the main things. So although Kaspa is attacking this L1 level, it's the first crypto that's actually solved that thing, layer ones. It hasn't been solved until now. Kaspa is the thing. It's just like imagine in the middle of the Atlantic right now, a massive island were to appear. A really big island, and it's just empty. And we get in a helicopter, we fly over it, or a plane, or an Osprey, let's say, and we go over there and we start fly over to it and hover over it, and we go, oh wow, it's empty at the moment. There's nothing there. But we see these like little robots creating crazy futuristic roads and bridges and infrastructure and mini cities and stuff like that. We're like, holy shit, aliens have landed. That is effectively what Kaspa has done to the crypto world. But because no one really understands layer ones and understands the real ramifications of what Kaspa has done and is doing, it's sort of gone largely unnoticed. Now, I say unnoticed, it's done pretty well. It's gone from fair launch 0 in a bear market to position 40 something. So it's done well. But because it's not the AI narrative, yeah. So that's why my pot is yeah, this one. This is the sensible one. That's why my pot looks like this. That's why, what is it? 89.5% of my pot is AI and 10.5% is CAS. This is what my pot shows. Zappy and Tau Nu are AI because they're just levered versions of Tau. So really, I'm 89.5% AI, 10.5% layer 1. But this layer 1 is the anti-gravity of layer 1s, so to speak. Yeah, that's my long-winded answer why. The tech is truly phenomenal, to the point where every time I still brush up on my Kaspa knowledge, and I still don't understand a lot of the stuff that they're doing. It's hardcore maths, what they're doing. But Dag Knight, smart contracts are coming. And also, when you look at the fractals, with my big mini fractals, there are like an 8 to 12 month cycle, that, you know, big cycle that happens with Kaspa. And I actually believe, you know, there could be a situation where actually Kaspa will just follow its own little curve up here like this, regardless of what Bitcoin, regardless of what anyone else does. And I forgot to mention, Bitcoin adhered to the power law 92% after 10 years of data. Okay, remember this. When Giovanni Santasazi found that Bitcoin adhered to the power law, we had 10 years of Bitcoin data, and it only matched the power law 92 point something percent. Kaspa is 2 years and 3 months old roughly, and it adheres to the power law something like 93%. Already, with just 2 years worth of data, it is basically a perfect fit for the power law. So, Anita, the other reason I want some Kaspa is because power law. And if I'm correct with the power law, where is the Plan B equivalent? He's called, what is it, Miko Geno. He's done some really good work for Kaspa. But this is what we're looking at. This is Kaspa. So obviously the price for Kaspa, I don't think it's going to be that high, $2 to $3 by end of 2025. When you're looking at this, so this is 10, so 2 times, so yeah, that's 2 times 10 to the power of 0. That's 3 times 10 to the power of 0. So these two levels here is $2 to $3. But if you look on his profile where he does it extended to, you know, 2029, no, wrong one. This is where you see ridiculous numbers. So 2029. If you just look at the yellow level there, you're looking at, oh, he hasn't done the mini bits and bobs. But yeah, so end of 2029. So 2030, that yellow line takes us, you know, it's between $30 to $50, 2029, which is just obscene. So for me, Kaspa is the equivalent of buying Bitcoin in like 2012. That's how I see Kaspa. So really, the play for me is, the Kaspa play for me is just hodl until end of 2030, and then your end of 2029, and then it's generational wealth.